What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. Got a great video for you guys today from Donald Trump Jr. I love covering Trump Jr. because he's just bold, passionate, says what he wants. And yeah, you don't get a lot of that nowadays, unfortunately. So he had some things to say about Joe Biden and the administration, as well as his lady, Kim. So I'm going to share both of those things for you guys today. Always good to hear from really both of them, honestly. And they've been under a lot of scrutiny, just from being a part of the family, and standing for what they believe in. Anyways, before we jump into this video, want to give a huge shout out to our first ever sponsor, Survey Junkie. Survey Junkie is the only way to make legitimate money online filling out surveys. It's fast, quick, easy, free, and the best part is you can support the channel by using our unique promotional code linked in the description below. Sign up, make a little side cash on the side. You won't make millions, I'll promise you that, but you will make money. I will promise you that. So you can sign up below, link in the description. We appreciate that. And let's dive in. What a rocky road it's been already with the Biden administration. Been a fun, long set of months where the biggest words out of my mouth have been, "I told you so." Told you he was a POS. You know what's crazy though is I actually think Kamala Harris disgusts me even more than Joe Biden. Joe Biden just kind of seems like this dumb grandpa at this point. It's just really confused, and every now and then he snaps out of his dementia and just remembers a little bit about political stuff, and then he snaps right back out to just blurred toddler speech. Or he reveals his deep pedo secrets and says some crazy crap about, the lake hair or whatever else. There's always some weird statement from him. But anyways, so he had a recent interview on C-SPAN, something to do with the virus, I believe. And he said, "I'm sorry, this is the last question I will take. Then I'm really going to be in trouble." Which I think very heavily insinuates that he's not really allowed to ask questions, which I think really heavily insinuates that he's not actually, well, I should be really careful here, otherwise this frickin' platform we're on right now will put us in timeout. Anyways, so Trump Jr. tweeted and he said, "Are we still pretending this is the guy in charge? Who will the leader of the free world be in trouble with? Kamala? Xi? Both? Who actually knows?" So, and it's, this is a question we've all been sitting on for some time, is what's going on? Outside of even conspiracy theories, just looking with your natural eye, it's really hard to figure out who's in charge. Joe Biden puts Kamala in charge of the border crisis. She doesn't even go. She goes and visits states in the Northeast, but won't go to the border, won't answer questions about it. Now she's doing the same things that he does. She won't answer questions. She won't even take interviews on these pressing issues that she's in charge of, directly in charge of. You know what I loved about my president? He wasn't passing off his duties to Mike Pence. Probably a good thing he didn't, too. He was handling them himself. If he had been in, he would have been at the border probably the day it was a crisis. Actually, if he had been in, there wouldn't be a crisis. Anyway, so recently, like I said, his lady Kim, she was on Newsmax, I believe. And she said, "Kamala Harris is really the de facto commander-in-chief. Joe Biden really brings new meaning to the term shelter in place. I think he wants to go back to Delaware." And I was like, I think he never left Delaware. It just, you look at what's happening and you realize the madness of that this dementia man and this crooked witch, Kamala, won somehow campaigning from a basement through garbled speech and somehow beat the president that got the most sitting votes in U.S. history. Draw your own conclusions, obviously, but I can't imagine how you can see what's going on, witness all these things, and not smell foul play. And the reality is, all these people who refuse to admit it, the one thing they can't do is they can't debate you on it, because they got nothing. I watched this guy on YouTube going around and he was asking people on college campuses, can you name me one good thing Joe Biden's done? And they're all, it's not about what he's doing, it's about what he stands for. What does he stand for? Children getting trafficked at the border, transnational gangs just making millions and millions and millions off this? What does he stand for? These cartels sitting right across the border, hurling insults at congressmen and women that were visiting? Making a joke out of America? What does he stand for? Supporting foreign countries before us? Please enlighten me. What is this man about? It's pretty clear to me, and if it's not to you, you got to seriously open your eyes and smell the frickin' fresh flowers out there, because this is not a good man. Don't pretend that he's a good man. He can make a few tweets about how he loves the justice for Derek Chauvin and whatever. But at the end of the day, all talk, and the only walk you get is in a negative direction. Love this from Trump Jr. Hope we continue to hear from him in coming days. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.